Thank you for talking to us on Astro. Always disappointing after a derby loss. Does it feel a little bit like one step forward and two steps back after that Tottenham game?
Yeah, of course. Today was a big step back. You know, we've had a good week leading up to this. We were more confident coming into the game, but we couldn't execute what we wanted to do.
We've got Sven-Göran Eriksson in the studio, and he says he has a lot of sympathy for you because he feels that the players were lacking a bit of fight for you. Do you feel that yourself?
No, it's not about lacking fight for me or fight for the club. I think the first goal conceded took a lot of the belief and confidence away, and we play against a good team. We were set up to press high with the wing backs. It didn't work. We didn't shuffle it well enough, and we got a few chances against us that made us drop back too much. The first goal is unfortunate. The second goal is at a very difficult and hard time to deal with, because coming in at half-time 1-0 down, you can go to the second half with a lot of hope. We still had hope. We still knew that we could score a goal at any time and then make it a game. Unfortunately, we couldn't build that pressure and create chances.
It's always a worry as a manager when you hear your players saying that they lacked belief, particularly when you've got players like Cristiano Ronaldo in your side. I know we've spoken about psychology before.
Have they said they lack belief?
So Maguire just said that he felt like in the second half the team or certain players lacked the belief that they could do it. I know psychology is important to you. So how much of a worry is that, and how can you address that?
Oh, it's a big thing. We're human beings, and that's our job now. My job to work on that. We go into next game with the right mentality, a winner's mentality, a more positive mentality. Of course, when you play, you might lose belief during the game when you can't get to the ball. You can't get. We couldn't make them. These transitions that we are so good at today, we just couldn't get enough of them.
Okay, and finally, it's an international break. Is that a good time for you to sort of go back to basics? What will you be working on first and foremost?
Oh, we'll have to get back to what we were, looking what we looked like. We looked like a good team. We started this season well. We had a good last season, and of course the last couple of weeks have been about rectifying what happened against Liverpool. Had a good week with good results, but now the job starts again. We have to hope that they come back fresh, fit, and ready to start.
And with belief.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks to Alisson Bender and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Roy, did you see his eyes? Did you see his eyes when he was questioned about Maguire's comments about lacking belief in the second half? I don't think he could quite believe it. I mean, he looks like he's going to go into the dressing room and have a few words.
Yeah, I don't think he believed it himself. He asked the question again, no, come here. It's hard to take when you're a manager and players coming out and saying they don't believe that they get something out of the game, they get back into the game or whatever, to those words. But for me, Ollie hit the nail on the head when they let a goal in too early. 7 minutes, just 7 minutes in the game, the confidence just went downhill a little bit. And the goal before half-time, it did definitely kill the game off for me, because it's hard to come back from things like that, especially in a derby match against Man City. Let a goal in due time in the first half, and then coming out and Man City dominated. But Ollie did look a bit angry there at the end of the interview, so he's probably went in the change room, have a word with a few people.